Hi, my name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to be reading the first chapter of Sigi's Fire Helmet. This book is a really nice book, so I decided I would read it, and it's for school anyway, so. Chapter 1, Broken Soccer Team. The tramway turned into the suburb and let off passengers before taking new people into the bustle of the inner city. 12-year-old Sigi Ettinger jumped off. On a sultry June day like this, the blond boy was glad to escape the noise, heat, and smog of his Bavarian hometown. He waited for the green signal, crossed the street, and ran to the high-rise where he lived. Youngsters played soccer out front. They kicked the ball his way, yelling, "Hey, Sig, come and take your place." "I'll play with you later." Sigi kicked the ball back. Entering the building, he boarded the elevator and pushed the 6th floor button. Upstairs, he jumped out and skidded to a halt at the door marked Ettinger. The door was unlocked, the living room empty. Sigi took a medicine bottle from his shirt pocket and put it on the table. Refilling the prescription had made him late. "How did your tests come out?" Steffi asked. His sister sat under the balcony's red-striped sun umbrella working on her stamp collection. Sigi trudged to the balcony. "Not so good, I'm afraid." He was 2 years older than Steffi. "Mama won't like that, Sig. And Papa." Steffi sucked in her breath. Sigi wished she hadn't mentioned Papa. He had worried about Papa all along. The bedroom door opened and Mama joined the children. Happy highlights danced on her brown hair, but her face was pale and sad. She put a finger to her lips in a "hush" gesture. "Papa needs rest. Let's be quiet, children." She scrutinized Sigi. "What news do you have, young man?" Sigi looked at his shoes. "The counselor advised against changing over to an intermediate school. He said I'd be better off learning a craft like many other kids in my class." "What?" Mama sounded upset. "Maybe you didn't think before putting down your answers. You just don't seem to try hard enough, Sigi." "I tried, Mama. I really did." For once he hadn't jotted down the answers with his usual overconfidence. He had thought carefully through about each question. Even so, the test result had been poor. Sigi stood shoulder to shoulder with his mother, but he felt much smaller. If only she would realize how difficult the problems had been. She had attended a village school when education was simple. "I'm sorry, Mama. I know that I won't get into college if I miss intermediate, but then Sigi pushed himself, but the words would not come. "You what?" Mama urged. "I'm not college material anyway." Sigi felt glad it was out. "You learn well when it comes to practical skills, Sigi," Mama said. "You aren't stupid." She seemed even more upset than he had feared. "Things I do with my hands are easy, Mama." "But those theory subjects—" Sigi shook himself. "I'll never need them again. I'll never need them, not unless I'm aiming for college." "And what is wrong with college?" Mama demanded. "Well," Sigi swallowed. "First I'd have to sit in intermediate, learning Latin, Greek, and dead cultures. Then I'd sit in college for years, and after that I'd sit in a farm machinery plant like Papa wants me to. That's like a lifetime sentence, Mama. Imagine sitting inside all my life, getting fat and flabby, shuffling papers around. It isn't healthy, Mama. Not for me, anyway." "Why can't I learn a craft instead?" Sigi had been thinking about it for months. Now his thoughts poured out. Mama looked crushed. "Oh, Sigi, what are we going to tell your father?" Sigi sighed. To Papa, born and raised on a farm, a college education represented the greatest blessing under the sun. It was the very thing he always wanted and never got. The doorbell chimed into his gloomy thoughts as a letter dropped through the postal slot. Mama picked it up.